now, Vagish, I know your trick, how to fill the room. Awards इतने ज़्यादा दे दो कि रूम भर जाएगा और ओवरफ्लो हो जाएगा और सभी लोग आ जाएंगे. मैं सोच रहा था मेरे को सुनने के लिए लोग आए यहाँ पे, बट अभी लग रहा है कि अवार्ड लेने आए तो. बट थैंक यू एनीवेज वागेश फॉर मेकिंग मी फील गुड. Thank you, Suchitra Garu, for flying in from Bangalore. I have to remind you that this is your base. Bharat is here. So you should not go to Bangalore and Vizag very often. You should stay here more often and do more business, write more checks, continue to expand, continue to create more vaccines, continue to consolidate our position as the vaccine capital of the world. Thank you very much. Yes, absolutely. Very, very, very often. And thank you for writing a check yesterday as well. Jalachari was there, for the Sania Mirza farewell exhibition match. Thank you very much for that as well. Jayesh, the other Jayesh. Thank you, Jayesh. We have my principal secretary, Jayesh Ranjan, the incoming chairman, Shekhar Reddy Garu, and of course our visitor guest from Kerala, who I dragged on incidentally, because he was telling me some very interesting things. So I thought you all should hear from a gentleman who's investing in our state, a gentleman who values our state, and who's been doing tremendous things and creating tremendous employment opportunities in our state as well. So thank you, Sabu Jacob Garu, for all the kind words you had and for all the nice things you've said about our state, investment situation, etc. here. And to all the award winners, congratulations. Those who haven't won the awards, still congratulations to you as well, because I'm sure there is plenty that Vagish has, which he will be sharing with you in days to come. Since this is my last meeting before this election, before the next general election, that is the last CII annual meeting, let me also do my fiduciary responsibility and ask you to vote me back to power and ensure that we come back as a government in 2023. I'm guessing by the applause that I'll come back, so I'm hopeful. Quickly, I'll just I do have a written speech, Vagish, but ज़्यादा नहीं जाऊँगा उसमें. Yes, quickly, I'm sure you've been following what all has been happening in Telangana in the last few weeks, few months, couple of months in fact, and some very, very interesting and exciting things happening. We just concluded BioAsia, which is one of Asia's largest premier events, and some very exciting things have unfolded there. In fact, back in 2021, in the midst of the pandemic, we had conducted BioAsia in a virtual mode. And we made a commitment to ourselves that the current ecosystem valuation back then, 2021, of life sciences industry in Telangana and Hyderabad, and Telangana, not Hyderabad alone, but Telangana, was about $50 billion, and we'll double it by 2030, was what the ambition that we had set for ourselves. But what happened sometimes, is really good. From 50 billion in 2020, we actually went to 80 billion in 2022. So a 30 billion increase in just about two and a half years, which was a huge surprise for us as well. Because I think after the pandemic, the world has realized that we need to invest more in healthcare, we need to invest more in life sciences, we need to ensure that this brilliant industry which saves lives needs to be focused on. So therefore, governments across the world, I think institutions across the world, individuals across the world have started investing more and more in life sciences, and therefore the valuation just jumped from 50 to 80 billion in a span of 2.5 years. So we had the good challenge of resetting our target, because the 100 billion target that we had set for ourselves by 2030, we are now going to be shooting it through in 2025, 5 years ahead of schedule. So therefore we said, okay, now let's actually challenge ourselves more. Let's do a revised target. Now what we've come out with is to ensure that this 80 billion industry today becomes a 250 billion industry by 2030. It's audacious, it's bold, it's ambitious, but I think it's imminently doable. The reason why I say this is because today Hyderabad and Telangana have so many strengths that we can consolidate, that we can build on, and that we can continue to leverage on. One of the things I will tell you is, of course, the vaccine industry and how Hyderabad today is the vaccine capital of the world. 35% of world vaccines are produced from Hyderabad. In fact, 9 billion doses are produced from Hyderabad. And come next year, with all the expansion happening in the city, with Bharat, with Biologically, with Sanofi, with Indian immunologicals and others. In fact, Serum is now setting up a center of excellence here. So all of this combined will take us to almost 14 billion doses by hopefully end of next year.